Today we're gonna make egg white bites that are gonna start your morning off with a protein-packed punch. It's also a really good way to clear out your fridge if you have a lot of stuff that you need to get out, which I need to do today, so let's get cooking. To give these the protein-packed punch mentioned earlier, you can absolutely use whole eggs, but I'm actually just gonna use these liquid egg whites today just because it's easier and lower in cholesterol, which we are gonna work on this year. As well as to give it even more protein, I have here a Costco-sized cottage cheese that I did get for Cal's sweet Midwestern dad, and he did, I will say, during his trip, he put a decent dent into our container. We're actually gonna blend this up and add it to our egg mixture to make them fluffier and creamier and also just give them a lot more protein. We have so many random ingredients in the fridge left over from Christmas cooking. I'm gonna throw in some bell peppers. I've got half an onion. We've got mushrooms. These jalapenos are about to go bad. Chicken apple sausage. I'm just gonna slice these all up, and I like to saute all of my mix-ins before I put them into the egg bites. You don't have to do that, but I personally like the extra flavor that it gives, so I'm gonna chop and saute, and I'll keep you posted. A lot of this stuff was kind of frozen, so it's kind of steaming everything together, but we're gonna also add in our seasonings. We're gonna do a good pinch of salt, good pinch of black pepper, some garlic powder, and some onion powder. And then mix it all up, and I'm going to let all the juices evaporate. Then we're gonna pull it off the heat and let it come to room temp before we mix it into our eggs so the eggs don't cook. Instead of doing egg bites, I'm actually gonna do it in a casserole dish and chop it up later just because I have so much that I'm making. Obviously, though, you can also do this in a muffin tin or in little egg bite little forms if you want to do that. This was all the cottage cheese that we had in the tub, so I'm also going to add in a second tub. But if you want to make less, I would say half this recipe. I'm going to add this in, and then we are going to pulverize our cottage cheese till it's nice and smooth. You want to mix it till it's nice and fluffy. Now we have a big bowl, and I'm going to pour our liquid egg whites into said bowl. Of course, you can do this with whole eggs too. I would say calculate maybe like 1 egg per egg bite, depending on how full you want them to be. Today, since I'm making a really big recipe, I think I'm gonna do 3 cartons of these egg whites and just pour them straight into the bowl. Yum. And now we're gonna fold in our whipped cottage cheese. It should be super nice and thick and fluffy. And we are just going to mix this all together. Yum. Just a bowl of protein. All right, we whisk this all together. Honestly, I'm gonna get a whisk. Much better. Now I have a 9x13 casserole dish that I've sprayed liberally with oil, and I'm just pouring my liquid mixture in. And then now I'm taking our saute mixture and just putting this into the eggs. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't let it fully cool down because I'm getting my nails done in 4 minutes and I need to get this in the oven. Do as I say, not as I do. Let it fully cool. And now I'm just gonna mix this into our pan. Ooh, it looks really good. And then once it's nice and mixed, I'm gonna throw this into the oven at 350 and we'll check on it in about 30 minutes and see where we're at. Into the oven she goes. What's heavy? Set a timer for 30 minutes. Okay, updates. Ended up letting the eggs cook for about 55 minutes. I did 30 minutes and then another 25 and they're done. It looks and smells amazing. She is beautiful. It looks so good and fluffy. I'm gonna let it cool and then I'm gonna slice it up into little egg bites and we are done.